Welcome everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the top strategies that you can find your new coaching clients, and it's all by giving wellness workshops, by simply giving these small event wellness talks. So in this class today, my plan for you is just to guide you on how you can make an ultimate shift in your business. So many health coaches that I talk to are struggling to find that next coaching client or to have a list of them waiting. And they feel a lot of times overwhelmed and confused at how to actually make a profit in their business. So I want to make it simple, that it doesn't have to be complicated at all. It's about focusing on giving wellness talks so that you can really find those clients and really have that profitable business. So it's much simpler than you might think it to be. So stay tuned. So I want to know, is this you? So come into the chat and let me know. So have you ever felt, I am not sure about my business future. Am I going to be in business, 5 years from now? Can I make enough money? Maybe you have been worried about how or where to find coaches or clients to coach. Maybe you are working a 9-to-5 job, but you need to have more money to leave that job, right? So it's all about how to get that full-time income as a health coach. So if you've said yes to any of these, then you are in the right place, and I'm really happy that you are here. So it is absolutely possible to have a thriving wellness business and to find your clients. So often I see people dabbling here and there, but we need to have that focus on giving wellness talks so you can build those relationships quickly to find those new paying clients. So stay with me because I have a great freebie for all of you. So it's a 17-page guide all about how to create and grow an engaged Facebook group that loves you back. And because I listen to all of you very well, there are scripts and there are things that you can just copy and paste and put in your groups. So it's going to be nice and easy. We want to make sure we're working smarter and not harder at all times. So also I want you to stay with me until the end, because I'm going to have a wonderful opportunity for you to join in with Workshops Done Academy and a really great bonus that's only going to be while we're on live here today. So it's a $157 bonus. So first of all, I just invite you to just turn off all your distractions, because you tuned in for a reason. And that reason is to make a difference in your life, in your business, and all the lives of all the people that you will impact by giving these wellness talks. So let go of any distractions, turn off your phone, shut your door, just be here for the next 60 minutes. And I'm going to be giving you a lot of value. So have a notebook, a pen next to you, and just be focused about what your life could be like with giving wellness talks. So if we haven't met yet, hello, I am Lori Kampa. So this is my partner, Mark, and my 2 teenage daughters. And what I really want you to know is that I am a full-time health coach. So a lot of people that help health coaches are no longer a health coach. And I am working it every day. So I see clients privately. My max is 10. I have group programs. My next one is January, the Whole Foods Cleanse. And then I also do these wellness talks. And the wellness talks might be virtually just like this, or in person. And I'm getting back to in person again, and it's so great after with the pandemic. It's been a little bit harder. I also teach yoga at a couple different studios, and just recently became a Reiki master. So I have a lot of different hats that I wear. But what I've done is, and that I've been passionate about, is that I've written over 30 wellness talks. So as I was at the Institute of Integrated Nutrition in 2015, I decided to give a new wellness talk every single month and give it twice. So that was my goal, to do that for 1 year. And I felt passionate about it because I went through my own transformation of, I had a traumatic brain injury 10 years ago from a horrific bicycle accident, was not able to work for years, and was just in therapy for short-term, or for occupational therapy and physical therapy and speech therapy. And nothing was healing. And when the doctor finally said, "You're as good as you're going to get," and I was having daily headaches, anxiety, depression, I didn't even want to live. That's how bad it was. I thought I need to do something else. So I worked with a health coach, and yeah, my Diet Coke and pizza and bagels were not cutting it. So it was just so amazing that I didn't know that we could heal ourselves. And nobody told me that either, that we can put in yoga and meditation and have preventative for stress and eat whole foods. And so it's all about serving and impacting other people in our community, right? And so I was driven not by the sales, but by having an impact. But of course, I need to make money as well. I'm a single mother. I have 2 teenage daughters. So we need to have that economic value. And what surprised me is that I would give these wellness talks and people then would ask, can you coach me? I see that I can do the same transformation, but I don't know how to get there. You're the bridge to get me to that thing. So 90% of my coaching clients come from these wellness talks. And what that does is that there are some people who have wanted to work with me, and I just don't feel the energy, or I don't feel that I am the best person for them. And so I don't feel that I have to say yes to everything, that I have to be desperate about making the money. So I can just say no to that. I can also say no to some of the IT stuff that doesn't light me up, and just say yes to the projects and the clients that really light me up. And that makes a huge difference. And I love this quote from Tony Robbins. He says, one reason so few of us achieve what we truly want is that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way through life, never deciding to master anything in particular. And what I see and what I hear from so many of my health coach friends is that they are dabbling in so many different things. And I just keep coming back to, I do 3 things. I do wellness talks, I do individual coaching, and I do group coaching. That is it. If it does not come in one of those things, I am not going to give my energy to it. And I do like to sway my energy, so it's really hard. So I just want you to imagine, giving a wellness talk in the next maybe 2 months. Okay, so before Christmas, imagine what it would be like to have like at least 3 people ask you to coach them, getting maybe $5,000-$6,000 just from that one wellness talk, from the price that maybe people are paying to go there, from having them sign up with your coaching program. So what would it feel like if you only said yes then to the clients and the projects that truly light you up? Like really tune in, put your hands on your heart, close your eyes, and just imagine being that success, not only for yourself, but for all the people who are not being served right now, right? So giving wellness workshops, it is truly this most powerful way, not only to have this huge impact on helping people who are suffering, but it also helps you to grow your clientele, your income, and oh boy, your freedom to life-changing levels. So let's go through, I'm going to be going over my 5 top strategies on how to find new clients by giving wellness workshops. So the first thing I just want to point out is that it's smart to do this one-to-many approach. It's almost like group coaching, right? So when you can be seen as an expert because you are teaching, and you're also working with multiple people, not just one-on-one. So when you put yourself out there, and I do feel that way, right? It's scary, and that's okay to feel that scare, that fear. But when we put ourselves out there to give wellness talks, we become known as this expert in the wellness industry. People go, oh, she's a health coach. That's what she does, right? So we build and we can grow these relationships really quickly with our future clients with every talk that we give. And I believe the most valuable resource we all have, and it's equal, it's our time. So it's smart business, and it's easier to sell the same thing over and over again. My motto in my business is repeat and refine. I do something similar. And so some of my workshops I have given 40 times, and every time after I'm done giving a workshop, I'm like, how can I tweak that just a little bit more? And it might just be a few slides. And then the next time, repeat, refine, repeat, refine. You just keep going. So you're not recreating something all the time. So how can wellness talks serve your future clients, those people who don't even know you exist yet? because now they can find you, they can get to know you, they can like you, they can trust you, and ultimately hire you. And I just want to point out this picture here. This is me at an Athleta store teaching about self-care. So when we talk about wellness workshops, wellness workshops, it's the same thing. And it's these small talks that actually have the biggest impact on my bottom line. When I have groups like this that are 15 people, I can get to know them, have more interaction, and that's when I will have 3, 4 people that want to do my individual coaching, or multiple people that do my group coaching that's low cost, right? So giving these small and simple, we don't have to complicate it. It's not about being overwhelmed. Small and simple wellness talks to get in front of your ideal clients, and do this every single month. So we don't need to complicate things. This is an easy and it's really fun way to attract more people with the people that you really want to work with. So I just want to have you meet Deborah. She is one of my health coach friends and a student of Workshops and Academy. She said, my first 3 workshops were a huge success. I used the workshops to develop the know, like, and trust factor, the brand new community. They didn't know her at all, right? This workshop led into then her paid 12-week program. So she took this free workshop, met new people, and then sold her 12-week paid program. And she felt so invigorated by this experience, by meeting brand new people who she was helping to change their lives. And she was stuck in fear for so long. So all she had to do was put herself out there, something she was afraid to do for too long. So just point out that there are so many different types of workshops, talks. So it can be a free public workshop. It could be a Zoom one, just like I'm doing here. You can keep it simple. You can do a registration for free on Zoom. You can do a registration page on Eventbrite. Again, it doesn't need to be complicated. Anyone can attend. You can ask your networks to help promote it. Maybe it's a paid public workshop. I love these. These are my favorite. So this is going to the library, going to your health food stores. So they might pay you not always the best rate, but it might be $200, $300 just for you to show up. But you also are meeting all of their network, brand new people, and then they are asking you to coach them. Paid public workshops. So individuals pay you to attend or partner to split a fee. So for example, I just met a new chiropractor. So November 15th, I think it is, I am going to be giving a workshop in her office. And it's my first time there, so I'm just charging $25. I will be getting all of the fee. So I will get about $375. But the best thing is that I'm being introduced to 15 people that I don't know, right? And of course, she's getting people to come to her place of business to remind them about her chiropractor service. So do you see how it's a win-win, right? So paid private workshops also are wonderful. And that would be you going into a company, you going into a place and you get paid $500, $1,000 to give a workshop for an hour, and then you go home. Now they all get your cards, they all get your information, you just don't promote at the end. So for those of you who are here on live, you do get a prize, a gift just for showing up. So thank you for being here. I'm so grateful that you are here. So go to lorikampa.biz/gift to download your free gift. So just screenshot this page here, and then you can do it after we're done. And we're here for 3, 2, and 1. All right. So tip number 1 is working smarter, not harder, with that one-to-many approach. And 2 is just about giving monthly small and simple wellness talks. So again, it's doing that one thing and having that focus on what you're going to do. So what I love about this, and I didn't realize I was doing this when I first started, is that I would give a wellness workshop, and then they would go on to my email list, so that when I was ready with my online group program, I had 50 people sign up for my group program right away. And I thought, oh my gosh, how did that happen? Well, because I have nurtured them. We had a relationship because they've all attended one of my workshops, right? So some people might go right away to your one-on-one coaching. Some people might go right away to a group coaching program, but some will just go on your client list, and it might be a couple months before they're ready to meet with you. So just so you know, like, okay, can I do this? Yeah, absolutely. You are good enough, and there are so many ideas of where you can give your wellness talks. So screenshot this page, but think about, who do you know that would make a good partner in wellness? So maybe it's an acupuncturist, a chiropractor. There's many of those, right? Who do you know? Who do you actually see? Do you buy essential oils from somebody? That could be a partnership. Maybe you have a favorite organic or farm to table restaurant that has no customers at 2:30 in the afternoon. Maybe it's a wellness expo, or maybe a gym or health food store, healing center, massage center, retreats, skincare consultants, spas, yoga studios, right? There's so many different things. So after we're done with our masterclass, I invite you to do this activity, and it's called the 20-minute post-it party. And it sounds hokey, but it is so effective. You have to do this. So first of all, set a timer. I like to put on Don't Stop Believing by Journey, lots of Journey, and grab some post-it notes, some Sharpies, some colorful things, and then list every idea that you have of where you can give a future talk. So again, come back to your list, see some of those ideas, and then also think about, what business partners do you have a relationship with already? So do you have an accountant? Do you know a financial planner, a loan officer, a realtor, right? Are those the people who are always looking for new clients? And wellness talks gets a lot of people to come, right? People might not want to come to learn about how to save money on their taxes, but they're going to want to learn about how to have better quality sleep at night, right? And so then they're getting people into their office. It's a win-win. You share the list, right? Maybe it's a chamber of commerce. Maybe it's your Rotary. Maybe it's a small meeting or organizations within your niche. So if you are working with migraines, or if you're working with diabetes, right? What are some of the small organizations? Like for me, with having a traumatic brain injury, it's the Brain Injury Alliance, right? So we have Minnesota, we have national, all these different places, traveling conferences, these big conferences that come to your town. They love having something that's a wellness hub, some wellness talks that happen that are not related to their topic. So they might be engineers, right? They might be construction workers, accountants, but they want to take care of their members. And so what's nice about this, you might get paid in the thousands of dollars for one day of work, but you're giving like 7 workshops in a day. Maybe you are a podcast guest, right? And you do that for free. Maybe you swap. You have somebody on your Facebook for a live with you as a guest, and then you go on their Facebook Live. Maybe it's another health coach, but you have 2 different markets. Maybe you talk to your past employees, your local professional connections, and of course, asking all your friends and family, like, who do you know, right? Can you see how you're opening up so many places? It could be your churches, community ed. They love getting new different kinds of workshops on there. Parks and recs, your local libraries, your school, your PTAs, your sororities, right? Your senior homes. They love all of this. So after you do that for 10 minutes and you are just going crazy, I want you then to take the last 10 minutes to organize them. So it might just be posting them all on your wall. I have done that. I have posted all of them behind me. And then as I've contacted them, taking them off, you also can do a spreadsheet. So then you can write your notes or just put them all in a notebook. And if you are stuck, just think, would I find a future client there? People are going to love talking to you about having a little small event at their place of business. So you just officially came up with a list of places that you could book yourself for a wellness talk. So celebrate that big win. It's much easier than you thought. So just breathe. You got this. I know some of you are thinking like, I don't even know how to be on the phone and talk to somebody. Like that scares me. Or I don't know anybody, right? Don't worry, I got you covered. So just step into your purpose. Courage is feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Believe in yourself with action, and success will absolutely follow. So many times I talk to health coaches that they're just paralyzed with being stuck. And so we need to do something to move forward. So I always like to say with my clients, like, what's the worst case scenario? You make a mistake, right? But then you grow from it. Or the best case scenario, you grow this high quality email list, right? You gain new clients, you have more money, you have freedom, you're healing others, you're getting that huge reward with this thriving business, and you're seen as an expert, right? That's a big upside, I would say. So think about, like, what would you stop doing in your wellness business if these wellness talks were profitable, right? You're giving just, at least once a month. And you might even just have like 30, 40 people at your events. You're not talking about these huge events, and you're repeating, you're going to different places, and you're seeing where to find these people. What would you stop doing? For me, it's cleaning my own house. It's doing my tech in my workplace. So what is that for you? So come into the chat and let me know. And again, the chat, it goes automatically to host. So I'm seeing all your comments, but put it to everybody so everyone can see that. So thank you so much. So tip number 3 of one of the top strategies of how to really find those coaching clients through giving these wellness talks is you need to solve a problem for your ideal client. So if you are multitasking right now, I need you to come back here with your full focus, because this is something I also see some health coaches make the mistake, is that they are teaching a class, but they're not solving a problem, right? So it can't just be something that's just about a lecture. It needs to be, what is your client's frustration? What do they fear? What is their problem? Or what is like a goal that they need, right? It needs to be focused on that. So you're attracting your right ideal community to show up for your talk. When you are aligned with the people who are coming to your talk with the problem that you want to solve, it's a win-win, right? Because these great workshops are going to address that and give insight towards a solution. But the key, and I need you all to hear this, is not to overwhelm them with information. We're not teaching them. We're giving them value. But when you actually are giving everything, that's for your paying clients, right? Your paying clients are going to get your full program. But for the 1 hour show, you need to give them, to show them it's possible. Change that belief system to go, oh, I have tried to lose weight for 30 years. I've never been successful, but oh, this is different. And you know what the difference is? It's you, right? It's the person that's in front of me that's giving the wellness talk. You're the bridge of where I am now to where I need to be. And you can't do that in an hour workshop. Somebody needs to help that person get through that. So we need to change that belief system. Whenever you are promoting a workshop, someone is going to go, is that really going to help me, right? Should I actually sign up? So the reason why you need to do this is the problem is what your ideal client has, so that when they see that title, they're going to go, oh, yes, I have a sugar addiction. Oh my gosh, I'm overstretched. I cannot sleep at night, right? I have hot flashes. So we need to use a compelling title to help convey that transformation that your workshop promises, so that boosts your signups and sales to your ideal community. So does that make sense? Does that make sense? Do you get all that? Because, when I first started, like, I'm like sugar blues, right? And no, it needs to be saying what the problem is. I want to kick the sugar habit, right? How to kick the sugar habit and increase energy. Just how to kick the sugar habit for seniors, for teenagers, right? In my program, Workshops in Academy, I have 100 different titles that are action-based, all about how to kick the sugar habit, so that you can come up with something, pick something that works for your ideal client. I love getting feedback from my clients and ask, like, would you attend a workshop about healthy eating on a budget? All of my wellness workshop ideas, except for one, came from my paying clients. And then they would go, oh my gosh, yes, because I hear you I hear the struggle of how to buy real food, but also how to stay on budget. So I'm going to create this workshop and, and then when they know that they're involved, of course, they're going to invite all their friends. They're going to make sure. So I want you to come into the chat right now and just share with me one idea that you have for a wellness workshop to attract your ideal community. So is it how to get rid of migraines, right? Is it how to kick the sugar habit? Is it how to reduce stress? Is it how to increase your energies? Is it about, becoming more productive by eating healthy with your brain, right? Brain food. So just come into the chat. Let me know, what is it that you can think about, one idea that you have for that. Yeah, quick, delicious meals for busy moms. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, meal prepping. Yeah, how to just meal prep. Absolutely. Meal planning. Yes, all of those. Like, they all kind of say something, but a little bit different. So I love that. So number 4, create a strong connection with your audience. So in an email, in a Facebook post, right? It's really hard to get that deep connection with someone because they're not feeling that energy. And so people are not coming to your workshop to get facts. We can Google 10 facts of how to kick sugar, right? We can Google all the things. They're coming to get inspired. So I want you to listen to your ideal clients' biggest frustrations, right? They're what keeps them up at night and what they need to know or be aware of before they work with you. And it is truly not about being salesy. I want you to be your authentic, real self. And that means sharing your transformational story. And it might be similar to mine, where it's your own personal health story. It might be somebody else that you helped a parent, right? Every health coach I've talked to has some sort of story. And it might be your story is helping other people. So I want you to just be your honest, empathetic, passionate, and loving self. And I would have to say most of my students in Workshop Done Academy are introverts. And what they love is that they can just sit in a circle and they can just sit and talk, right? So think about that. If I was giving a workshop and my Zoom quit and you were online and you need to just take over and just talk about how to reduce stress or how to kick sugar, you probably all could do it, right? You could probably all do it on the fly. So just think about what you know, and that it's not about being salesy. It's just about being you and having that big heart. So we need to think about, instead of giving them information, we cannot give them too much. We need to give them a transformation. We're selling these aha moments. So you all came here to this workshop today, this masterclass, because you have a problem. You have a frustration. You're like, I need to get clients. Where do I do it? I keep doing all these different things. And I'm telling you, just focus on one thing, right? That's how I'm going to be able to create the best outcome for you. I want you to see this aha moment, that it is absolutely possible and easy and actually kind of fun. So focus when you are giving your wellness talks, focus on the action for your clients and results for them. Put yourself in their shoes. So right now, some things we feel are so easy for us because we've been doing them for so long. I'm always thinking about, where was I 10 years ago when I was having Pop-Tarts, right? Where was I when I had my kids overscheduled, right? I need to get into that mindset when I'm teaching, so you can break it down, but to inspire, to motivate, right? So we are changing the way that they're thinking, that they can see that it's possible. So always come with every workshop. I think, yes, I want the universe to bring me the right people to work with to help them achieve their goals, but always coming from a place of service, whether they buy or not, to make a difference in everybody's life that shows up, right? So your attendees then, the people that are at your wellness talk, will come away feeling, I'm inspired, I'm excited, I am driven to take action, right? So even if they don't buy or hire you as a coach yet, right, yet, they might just go on your email list for now, they can take some action. Now, what typically happens is they go, I'm so motivated, maybe I'm going to take action on my own. And then a month later they go, oh, I'm in the exact same spot. I actually do need the help of an expert. That bridge, right? Where I'm at now with this problem and I need it solved, you are the one that can help them to get there. So every time you're giving this wellness workshop, they are getting to know you. They're getting to like you and trust you, because you're starting to have that relationship for them to get to know you better. But also, people don't always see the value in having a coach, right? A value that you can provide to them, and it makes them feel comfortable that you are the one that they want to work with. It's you. So it's not about always getting out to 500,000 people, right? We're just finding all the people, your handfuls of people to coach. So then they can hire you. So coach during your workshop. So here again is another photo. Again, these are just wellness talks. This is at Soul Fest. I think there was 30 people there. I offered my services for free and I gave workshops all day. And so by the end, I had lots of new clients. It was amazing, right? So when we talk about, okay, one of the tips, crowding out with water, right? That when we drink, half our body weight in water, we are going to curb out some of those cravings. So I might at the end, with all my workshops, I say, what are you going to put in? What's your one thing that you're going to put into action? And if someone says, for example, water, then we're going to talk about it. I'm going to go, so how are you going to do that? What is your plan? Are you going to put rubber bands on your cup like I do? Are you going to get a water app? Are you going to, do check marks? Let's just figure that out so they know, oh, this is what it feels like to feel supported, right? A coach doesn't tell you what to do. A coach helps them figure it out. Think about your future clients. Maybe they are in pain. Maybe they're addicted to sugar. Maybe they're depressed. They're anxious. Whatever it is. What is it worth those future clients to feel healthy, energetic, eating a healthy diet, and living the best version of their life? So when someone says, I don't think they're going to pay $25 to attend my workshop. Oh, they will pay. They'll pay $97 to attend your workshop. It is worth a lot. Just because you aren't in that spot anymore, of maybe not feeling that daily pain, it's worth a lot. So I just want you to come into the comments, maybe with a heck yeah, maybe a oh yeah, or a yes. I just want to hear from all of you. Do you see how powerful it can be and how much of an impact giving wellness talks can be on your wellness business? How you're not only giving that impact and changing lives, but there's a money exchange, right? So yeah, okay, so I'm seeing, yeah, Dola, yes, Jennifer, yes, Norma, oh yes, it's so powerful. Lori, yes, I see it. Yeah, okay, Victoria, yes. Erin, yes, okay, all of you agreeing for this, yes. So tip number 5 of these top strategies on how to find our new coaching clients with these wellness talks is we need to have a call to action for every workshop. And again, if you're multitasking, come back, because this is a huge mistake when I see people doing it on their own, is that they don't tell the audience what they want to do next. So what do you want them to do? How can they take it deeper? Again, that bridge. They're here, they're seeing it's possible, but they don't know how to do it, right? So you need to invite them to that. Be specific and make it really easy for them. So for example, if I have an in-person workshop, I will have a clipboard with the times that I am free for the next week for my free 30-minute health consults. I will let them know, this is my free gift to you for coming here today, or this is part of your workshop fee, is that you all have this. So everybody needs to sign up for your free one-on-one. Guess what happens when you get 15 one-on-ones? 10 of those will be clients, right? So it's pretty amazing. Make it easy for them. If it's online, you have a link that they can quickly do that, right? So when you're giving that workshop that you have this problem, right, we need to relate that title, that workshop, to the program if you have a group program. So this is a picture of me at my health food store. So again, I think it's 18 people that the classroom, has, but again, it's full of people I don't know, which I love. So to sell my Whole Foods cleanse, I gear it towards beginners. So sometimes I might have a workshop that's eating clean for beginners, or how to detox your body for beginners, or how to kick the sugar habit. So in this picture, I have kick the sugar habit and increase energy. Sometimes I change the title just slightly and just see what happens, test it out. So when you introduce your coaching program, or maybe your one-on-one program as that logical next step, your ideal clients can say like, yes, oh my gosh, I need this, right? Again, you are that bridge for them to make it happen. Right now, your clients, your future clients are not being served. They don't even know you maybe exist. So you need to get out there because they need you. And you might be thinking, oh my goodness, I don't have an audience. I don't know how to sell. Like, don't worry, I got you. I think of giving wellness talks as riding a bike, right? We first take an action, we get on, we may fall, we might feel scared. Imperfect action. Yeah, imperfect action. Experience, then what happens? It gives us that confidence to keep going. And when you give a workshop, oh, that's confident because you get automatic, right away, immediate feedback. It's not like when you send out an email and there's crickets and nobody sends anything back to you. You are enough. You know enough. You do enough. You absolutely got this. My motto is my purpose is stronger than my fear. I don't think God put me in pain for years to not teach me a huge lesson. So being a health coach is not just a career for me. I need to do this. And by helping you to succeed, to get all the clients, it's just elevates what I can do. Because if you can be a success and you can get out there, we're helping all these people. This is the perfect time to do it. People are noticing they need help. So Lenore, she's one of my students in Germany. She said, my limiting belief was that I was not enough. I don't know enough. I released all limiting beliefs by doing my first major workshop. So her first major workshop was in a hospital packed with doctors and cancer patients. She realized, oh my goodness, I need to keep showing up no matter what, because of the impact she made with this one workshop to all these doctors and cancer patients, right? It's that ripple effect of saving lives. So the reason why now is the best time to give more wellness talks is through this pandemic, people have had time to pause, right? Oh, I have an addiction with busyness. I have an addiction to this and this. Things started to come up and it didn't feel comfortable. And we also feel more comfortable meeting like this with e-learning on Zoom. People know how to do it. So it can be Zoom, it can be in person. People need help. This is the most effective way to sell your programs. So at this point, I just want to ask and just come into the chat. And again, maybe it's that heck yeah or absolutely, whatever you want to say. But what do you think about me helping you, like to create your wellness workshops, to teach you how you can give them as quickly as possible? Let me know in the chat, like give me a yes. Think about Q4. I want you to have a workshop before the year ends. I want you to get $5,000, $6,000 more dollars before the year ends, so that 2023, you're like, I got this. Like I have a plan, right? This last quarter of the year is going to help me through that. Yeah, so I'm seeing lots of yeses here. Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. So yeah, so you have two options, right? So one, right, we can try to create workshops on your own without a plan, but you may run into that big risk, right? Just like your clients, your future clients, that if they do it on their own, they might be in the same place. The same thing with you. Maybe you'd be in the same place a year from now, struggling, overwhelmed, not sure where to focus. Or option two, you can 100 commit. Okay, I am going to be focused on giving wellness talks, and I'm going to use a proven roadmap. So if that is you, I would love to invite you to join me in Workshops Done Academy. So it is a step-by-step, results-focused implementation program. So it has proven done for you material. Oh, I wish I had this when I first started, because I took so much time to make all of these materials, but they have been tested now, years of testing. So to show you exactly how you can build a profitable business with wellness workshops. So you're going to be able to increase your income, right? Because you're going to be saving your time. You have done for you wellness workshops, marketing materials, all to sell to your audience. And if you're like, I have no idea how to sell, don't worry, I got you, right? I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to fill up your workshops, right? To grow your business faster, and how to master showing up live. Again, how to bring out that authentic self. We have a mindset track. I am a mindset coach. You can use a lot of the same things I'm going to teach you here with your health coaching business, right? So even if you've never gone live before, it's going to be okay. And you're going to be with like-minded health coaches, which is the most loving group around. I always feel like we're giving big hugs so we can all move forward together. There's no competition. There are not enough health coaches out there for all the people who need help. So this is all about fast tracking your success. So these strategies are going to be able to move you beyond your fear, those limiting beliefs. Because I know I still am working through some of my limiting beliefs, right? We all have them. And so we need to come into that growth mindset to have that big impact on our business and our life. So you get 6 modules. Oh my goodness. It's all about, confidence of how to actually give a workshop, how to market, how to actually book them, right? So all of this together is over $2,700. It's crazy the amount of information that I'm going to teach you. So these are videos, step-by-step videos. These are PDF guides that you can print out, worksheets, swipe files. I love swipe files where you can just copy and paste, and you can make them into your Facebook post, copy and paste them into your landing pages, whatever it is, templates. So you can just go into Canva and you just put your name on a workshop brochure. Oh, and put in my picture, right? Your picture, I should say. And if you are needing extra tech, there's some extra videos for you. All the materials are downloadable. So Rebecca said one of the best decisions she made was jumping into this course, because she could not have given her first workshop without it. She said everything was so helpful, and it was the perfect way to promote her online detox program. So you're going to get some bonuses, because I want to be able to fully support you. And so one of the things is that I'm going to have a private business coaching session with you. So we're going to get together and I'm going to be asking you lots of questions. You are going to have this session after you're done with module 3. So the little trick, right? I am an accountability coach to you. I'm going to make sure that you get that done. We're going to get this on the calendar. Then we're going to plot, right? We're going to schedule your workshops. We're going to get everything through. So it's going to be all focused on you. So these private sessions are going to help you get unstuck, move forward with clarity, help you keep accountable. You and I will get to know each other. You're not going to get lost in the crowd. You'll also be part of our Facebook group, which is just for students of Workshops Done Academy, so that you can post at any time, and it's loving, it's non-judgmental. And for me, I just always love spots where you can find support when you feel isolated as a solo entrepreneur, right? How to get your motivational tank full. So Christy said the content is fabulous. She likes that I hold hands. Yes. And just having that accountability and that guidance to keep her on track. So, and I love this program so much that I do give a 30-day guarantee, and I give you all the modules up front. So you can get through everything in a weekend. You can get through everything in 30 days. So, but if you do the work and you're not satisfied, show me that work within 30 days of enrolling, and I'm going to gladly give you a refund. So Melania said, I love everything about Workshops Done. It's so thorough, the delivery, the content, and I appreciate that I was so good about always answering her questions. Yeah. So you get that private business session with me. Then you also get a done for you workshop. So it's all about how to kick the sugar habit, and it is a bundle. So you get 2 different worksheets. You can see them on one side. So it's like one that's condensed, one that's more of a worksheet. You get the entire PowerPoint presentation, right? So you get all the marketing materials that you need. The best thing is you have my 100% permission to do what you want with when you do it, when you edit. You put your name on it. You put your logo on it. It's all brandable with your colors. I don't need any credit at all. So here, she's so wonderful, Suzanne. She says, I recommend working with Lori. Her program is super organized, informational scripts, and they're just easy to customize. So again, you get the private session with me, the Done For You Kick the Habit workshop, and then you get another Done For You workshop. But I want you to choose. I want you to think about, what would my clients really feel that would be your ideal client. So that's another $349 value. So my most popular second workshop is Stress Busters. And when you get like Stress Busters, you're going to get anything that I've created with Stress Busters, but there's also one about sleep, mental health, and coping in the face of uncertainty. Like, right, we're talking about how to create resiliency so that when there is chaos around us, like a pandemic, economic slowdown, right, all these things, how can we be okay? Eating healthy on a budget. So you have lots to choose from here. So for example, with the Stress Busters workshop, again, you're going to get those handouts. You're going to get all the marketing material, all the PowerPoints. Now, I also created one about holiday stress, right? Because I like to give that in December. So about 50% of that workshop is the same as Stress Busters. So of course, you're going to get that as a bonus, right? Anything that I've created, all the speaker notes, and you get 100 alternative titles, because I want you to pick that you can say Stress Busters for, busy entrepreneurs, for senior, whatever it is, there's lots of them. So here's Lori. She said, she recommends it. It's really doable. Her first workshop done, she was well attended, 40 people, a great experience, right? So we don't want to just have wellness talks and not have anybody show up. So you get the complete training system, the private coaching, the 2 Done For You workshops. So that's going to be almost $3,700. So it is crazy amount of value. And you won't pay that. Like, this is all it is. It's $997. And right now, something I've never done before. So I'm giving a Black Friday right now. So right now, we're going to do it for only $797. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. I know. So $200 off your enrollment when you enroll by Thursday, November 3rd. So this is this fall promotion. You need to enter in the coupon code FALL, F-A-L-L. I wanted to make it an easy yes for you. So you can enroll by going to workshopsdone.com/program, and you'll get all that information today. And I just need you to know, I'm not anybody extra special. I don't have access to, these experts, technology, or resources. I've just found this simple, very simple roadmap that I follow in my health coaching business. So if I can do it, I know you can do it as well. It has everything you need to be successful at virtual workshops, in-person workshops, and how to convert the audience into paying clients. What I love is that this is truly an investment in your business. This can be your Christmas gift to your business, right? That the course pays for itself in just a couple of workshops. So here's Lisa. She says, sold out my first workshop. It's already paid for itself. So she had one workshop and she paid for the course in one workshop, right? And my motto with workshops is always about repeat and refine, right? You give a workshop once, okay, you make your money back. You give it again and you're making money, and again and again and again. So you can continue to do that. And these workshops, they can be made into group coaching. They can be your script on a podcast, right? It's not just these talks. So think about it. We sometimes say, like, are you ready? Are you ready enough, right? To just take that leap to be known as a wellness expert, to have your clients find you. So there's another nice bonus. Again, I'm trying to make this to be an absolute no-brainer for you. For those of you who are on live with me right now, if you sign up before we are done, you're going to get a Done For You new juicy, you can't just make lead magnets not juicy, right? It needs to be something your clients want. So this is a whole e-course about how to kickstart your email list to grow your wellness business. And you get all the done for you materials on the lead magnet with 5 ways to kick the sugar habit, all the copy for your, thank you page, lead magnet, but you also can make this really simple. So this is $157 value. So this is just what we're on live here today. So take advantage of this because we want to start growing your email list in between workshops as well. And we also want to keep nurturing it. Everything is fully customizable from swipe copy to brand colors, your name, and I give you videos, worksheets, step-by-step directions, exactly how to execute this. So Lenka says, if you're wondering if you want to do this, the answer is yes, hands down. She found it so much easier to get people into her workshops. Can't imagine doing it without Lori's incredible support and program. So I would love to have you here. I would love to support you. Enroll at workshopsdone.com/program. So Edie says she was able to customize everything thanks to all the materials. Is it worth it? 1,000 times over. Yeah, I mean, it's worth $3,000-$4,000, right? It's crazy. I've tested everything. She says Lori offers huge support. So if you are thinking, I am scared, yeah, you're going to get over that. It's amazing. This fear of putting yourself out there, the fear of showing up on video, the fear that nobody might show up on your workshops. Yeah, I got you covered. You'll know what to do next. You'll know how to move forward with a positive mindset. Christine said she has got so confident in giving workshops. She's actually thinking she wants to do even more of these, right? And there's so much, the materials, the training, and she just said that, I have helped her with a health coach. Everything is so well done and so easy to navigate and understand. The materials are priceless. And Mary says, if you're on the fence about investing, and this is truly an investment, just jump in. You'll be glad you did. The quality of the content Lori provides is thorough, high quality, and oh so time saving. So I want you to get started today. Like, don't delay. Let's get fourth quarter like on the books so that we know 2023 is just going to be your banner year. It's workshopsdone.com program. So when you come into that website, you're going to see you can choose 3 payments or you can pay in full. So you can decide which one is best for you. Now, remember, you can get $200 off right now if you enroll by November 3rd, and you have lifetime access to all of the materials. So once you go in, put in that coupon code FALL. So if it's the $9.97 one, it's going to be $7.97. And if you do the payment plan, it comes to about $3.20 a month instead. So you put in the coupon code and you get everything right away. So you'll get all the materials today. You can work on it this week and you just start right away with the pre-module. It's all ready to go. And these bite-sized little videos that you can learn in training. And so you might have doubts. You're like, okay, I want to grow my business, but is anybody saying that? But I want you to come into the Q&A area and post any of your questions right now. So I'm going to be saying some of the common ones, so maybe I'll answer them, but if you have any others, post your questions because I'm going to be on live. So we just have about probably 4 minutes left together, maybe 5. So if you are on the fence, just go ahead, get the program. Again, 30-day money-back guarantee, so not an issue, but we're going to be starting the live Q&A soon. So you may be thinking, okay, I just don't have the time right now. So I've created this for busy health coaches. So one, if you just have a whole weekend, you can get through it all in a weekend, but you can also set your schedule to say, okay, I'm going to do 1 module a week, and it's just going to be about 5 hours for that. So there are videos, there's worksheets, but there's also done for you material as you go. Each module goes on to the next. So there's some things that you just need to put your picture on. You need to put your name on to get some things done, right? But this is at your time. You have lifetime access, so there is no hurry. But I would love to encourage you, and I will encourage you to get this going right away, fourth quarter. And what technology skills do I need to pull this off? So the downloaded materials are in Microsoft Word, are the worksheets, PowerPoint and Canva for the slides. And by the way, I encourage your first workshops not even to use the slides. Like you might just be at a yoga studio with your notes, right? And you're just sitting down on a yoga mat. Simple, nice and simple, right? So we have all of those, and I teach you how to do it. Teach you how to put your information on here. So what if I try it out and it's not for me? You're like, oh no, you know, Lori teaches about crowding out with food. I don't believe in that, right? Or something. You can say, this doesn't fit for me. I haven't had anyone say that. I went to the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. So I go by their process of whole foods, right? Healing our own body. But you have 30 days. You have 30 days. So if you're thinking, I have no audience, Lori, I have nobody on my email list. I've never given a webinar. I don't know how to sell. Again, all of this is in the program. This is who this is for, okay? So get started today. Take advantage of this fast action bonus right now. Take advantage of the $200 fall discount this Black Friday. Workshopsdone.com/program. So I would love to see you in there. Again, that free course, the Done For You, that juicy lead magnet, you needs to be good. Yeah, I've had so many people when they come into my Facebook group, I say, you know, give me your email address and I'm going to send you my free gift of 5 ways to kick the sugar habit. I am just in the last month, I got 60 new email addresses from my Facebook group, right? So workshopsdone.com/program. So we're going to come into the live Q&A. So let me comment down here and just look at some of the questions. Yeah, great question, Jennifer. Jennifer's asking, how long is in time are the wellness talks that you give? So Jennifer, most wellness talks are going to be 60 minutes. However, they are all adjustable. So if you are at a place that they have different wellness workshops every hour, like a Soul Fest or something like that, then they are going to want you to do about 50 minutes so that they have them every hour on the hour, and then people can walk, right? Sometimes a lunch and learn at a company, it's going to be 45 minutes. They want people to come in, grab their lunch, then sit down, and then you have the last 45 minutes. So there are some that they're going to say, we need a 3-hour workshop about sleep. You can do that too. So the workshops that I have have a lot of information in them. So for example, if you have 15 tips on how to kick the sugar habit, if it is a 45-minute one, you pick your top 10, right? If it's a 20-minute one, which doesn't happen, you're going to pick your top 5. Okay. So you're going to adjust, but for those longer ones, you're going to have all of them. And then all the copy, all the bullet points underneath each tip, you're going to go through each one of those. And the longer the workshop, the more the interactive questions that I have there. So for example, with sugar, there's a paired share. So if you're in person, then they pair off with somebody and they ask questions of each other, and then we all get back together and then we talk about those. When I have time, I love doing that. But sometimes I just don't have the time. And so I just ask the group, like shout out your favorite sweets. Shout out, what are some of the symptoms? What are the side effects of eating too much sugar, right? Headaches, fatigue, da, 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 da. So there are some things that you can adjust as well as you go. But most of them, like 90%, they're almost always going to be an hour. So yeah, that was a great question. And let me just look here. Let's see if we have anything else for questions. Let's see, Norma says, Norma says, Lori's program is so packed with knowledge to help us health coaches be better coaches. She has a big heart. Thank you, Norma. I really love that. That's really nice. Mindy's asking, how is the first week in December to give workshops? Ooh, that's a good one. That is a really good one. And Mindy, I always think about the time of the year of what workshops to give, but December, a lot of them work because people are a little bit more high stressed, but sugar is huge. because we just are coming off of the US holiday of Thanksgiving, and we're starting to do all the Christmas, the holiday things that have a lot of cookies and eating more things and more holiday parties. And so I would focus on either something about stress, reducing stress, or like the holiday stress and check would be good, or to do something about sugar, healthy eating on a budget, sleep. I mean, those are all good for all year, but you know, it will work. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's see, Joanne says, I'm going to do it. Yay, Joanne. I'm going to put on a workshop before the end of November, right before Thanksgiving. So awesome. So Joanne, keep it simple. Let me support you on this. There's so many different ways, but you really only need, like, I love that you're saying the week before Thanksgiving, you need about a 3-week lead period for promotion. And that's where you're at. And so, and I give you all the information. So you have the description to put in the Facebook event. You have the description to put in the Evite, right? All the different things. So it's all good. Oh, thank you guys so much. If you have any other questions, just reach out to me directly at info@mindfulhealthwithlori.com. Yeah, thanks so much. Everyone said, Joanne says, thanks, Lori. Everyone, buy into Lori's program. It's ready to go. She's so supportive and helpful. Thank you. Oh, I love that. I have so many of my past students on here as well as testaments. And thank you all so much for being here. Take care. Sending lots of love. Bye-bye.